Good morning, folks. Time is 7:05 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 13th of July. The 13th of July, 2025. And of course, that's the 14th for my friends on the other side of the planet there. My friends all over Australia. But come on, you know I love to say it. I love to say my friends in, say it with me, Melbourne. How's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's doing fantastic. My name's Lee. I'm the guy who started the groups. Well, I thought it was funny. That's right. That group is so funny. We started it twice, my friends. So there's two groups, so we call it groups. We started the groups called WellIThoughtItWasFunny.com. And boy, am I ever glad I've done that, because you folks have made it such a funny place, and you bring laughter to so many people. And you folks, speaking of you folks, I know you're you, and I know you're amazing. And how do I know you're amazing? These groups weren't amazing until you got here. I think the math adds up. You're amazing, my friends. Thank you for being members of Well, I Thought It Was Funny. Thank you for making Well, I Thought It Was Funny the funniest community on the internet. And you know, with that many people, 820,000 people approximately, with that many people in one place, that's more people than a lot of cities' population. You know I like to say it. You know what I like to call us? The funniest city on the internet, population us, friends. Funny people in a funny place, making people laugh. And thanks for making us that funny place. What is happening in your lives, my friends? I'm not feeling good. I'm going to have a real short video. I've got some jokes already recorded, ready for you and all that. I'm going to play that in a little bit, but I'm not feeling good, and I got things I got to do at the same time. I got to work today. I'm going to try and get rid of the shift if I can, or see if I can leave early if they're not busy, which is too bad because it is the final day of the Calgary Stampede, and this is, my shift would be working the Stampede powwow, an actual powwow. Look it up if you don't know what a powwow is. And if you don't know what the Calgary Stampede is, look that up. It's the greatest outdoor show on earth. It's a fun time. And so yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. If I can, I'm going to leave early because my acid reflux kept me up all night. Oh, boo-hoo. Big baby here. And I'm so sorry, my friends. It kept me up all night, and I slept on and off, and then finally got out of bed at about 4:30 a.m. I got laundry going right now. If you hear any noise in the background, that is why. It's because I got up early. I might as well do laundry. Exciting life, eh? So that's what I'm probably going to do. Is going to be going to work to work the Calgary Stampede, the Stampede Rodeo at the Calgary Stampede, and if I can't get somebody to cover my shift. So that's what I'm doing, and that's why we have a short video today. Like I said, I do have some jokes recorded, and you're going to get those jokes, I promise. But I want to know what you're doing today. I really do want to know what you're doing today. Why don't you leave a comment on this video right now? A little bit about yourself, a little bit about your day, a little bit about anything you want to share. Your pets. Are you doing anything today? You got any hobbies? Why don't you share a little bit? You know, we are already the funniest city on the internet. Let's make us the friendliest city on the internet. Let's build a sense of community. And by building a sense of community, one way we can do that, I should say, is by finding out about some of our fellow community members. So I would absolutely love it if you would share a little bit about your day, folks, today. And if I can, I will talk about it in our next video, which should be tomorrow. You know, Rose Glad, she shares with us quite often, actually, and I love it. Rose Glad has a lot going on. She's got 2 fantastic dogs. She paints, she knits, and she's been a member of the group for quite a while, like one of our earliest members. And Rose Glad shares the funniest stuff, too. She just shares some hilarious stuff. Rose Glad shared with us on Friday that she was painting on Thursday, and she shared an awesome painting. I love it. I got a funny story related, kind of related to the painting itself, but I'm going to bring up that painting right now. It's going to occlude my face. It's going to cover my face. I say this every day. If you're wondering why, it's because I also share these on TikTok and Instagram, and these videos take long enough to put together. It just saves me a bit of time. I don't have to re-edit it so that image shows up on TikTok and Instagram. So I'm going to bring it up right now. I love this. I think this is fantastic. It's got a summer feel. You know, you got that Hawaiian feel, of course, with the tiki. And I think it's great. I love the colors. I think it's a fun painting. Thank you very much for sharing that, Rose. And I'm sorry I didn't share it on Friday. Did I do a video on Friday? I did. I apologize. And if I did share it on Friday, well, look at it again, people. It's awesome. Funny story about tikis. I was terrified of them for a long time. Why? Because of the Brady Bunch. I'll bring that down. Oh my God, thanks, Rose. I really appreciate that. But yeah, a little story about... I remember when I was a kid watching the Brady Bunch, and they had 2 scary episodes, but this is the one that scared me the most. They go to Hawaii, and I can't remember who, it was Brad. I don't remember who found the tiki. Like there's construction going on, and tiki gets dug up, and one of the Brady kids goes down and grabs it, right? And I guess it's cursed, and it keeps causing issues for them. And whoever has it gets bad luck, and it scared the crap out of me as a kid. I joke around with Wendy that it still scares me. They don't scare me. I don't believe in any of that stuff anymore. But at the same time, it makes me laugh. Folks, I want to hear about your day, like I said. Why don't you leave a comment on today's video about your day or about you or about your pets? Share a little bit, please. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. Please share a little bit about your day so we can talk about your day and people could learn a little bit about each other. I think that would be awesome. So leave a comment on today's video, please, my friends. All right, so I am keeping this one short. I am, and I do apologize. We're going to be skipping the featured post today. I'm going to try to make up for it today. But you know what we're not going to skip, right? And we never do. We never skip it. If we're doing a video, we never skip this. We don't skip the bad jokes. I'm not using Amazon anymore. I ordered grain for my chickens, and then a week after I got it, I get an email asking for my feedback. Why couldn't the sesame seed leave the casino? Because he was on a roll. I went off my diet today. It was easy as pie. Why do birds fly south of the winter? Because it's way too far to walk. I bought a head of lettuce from a grocery store called Mama's and Papa's, but I can't eat it. All the leaves are brown. And the skies are gray. I hope you enjoyed the bad jokes today, my friends. The first 3 were ones that I had sitting around for quite a while ready to tell, but I forgot where I had written them down. I found them. I had sent myself a message on Facebook Messenger, which I just recently realized you can do. So I messaged myself a few jokes that I had found over the last couple of weeks, and then today I was checking those messages like, oh, man, yeah, I had those jokes. That's the first 3 jokes. And then the last 2 jokes are from my friend Dave Knapp. That's right. Dave sends me a lot of great jokes, and these jokes are ones from an email he sent a couple of days ago. Dave, thank you so very much for the jokes you send. And keep them coming in. Well, I mean, I'm not telling you what to do either, Dave. I appreciate that you send in jokes. And, anytime anyone sends me in jokes, I appreciate it. Folks, I want to tell your jokes too. Why don't you send your jokes to jokes@whatithoughitwasfunny.com. And if I use your joke, I'm going to thank you too. I try not to steal jokes. And if I ever steal a joke, please call me out in it. In the notes, in the comments, I should say. But yeah, if I use your joke, I'm going to give you credit for your joke, my friend. So send your jokes to jokes@whatithoughitwasfunny.com. Like I said, it's a short video today. I got to get going. I got to get myself, just got to get myself happening. I don't like giving you short videos. I like to give you at least a regular video, and even those can be boring. I get that. But I was up, and I figure I can definitely do a video. I mean, you deserve it, my friends. Why do you deserve it? Well, you're awesome. Absolutely awesome. Once again, these groups are awesome only because of you. Your funny posts have made these groups, let's call it the community. It made this community just so funny. And 820,000 people is it's a funny number because it's all full of funny people. You've made it the funny city on the internet. You've made it the greatest group on the internet, my friends. I'm just glad you keep coming back every day and keep making it funnier every day. Please don't go away because we love that you've come here and made this place awesome. You know I'm going to be here again tomorrow. I really hope you're going to be here again tomorrow too. I'm not going to take that for granted. So hopefully you're going to be here again tomorrow. And hopefully we have a few new people. I just want to say have a fantastic day, my friends, and all the love.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.